Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Legacy SMP server. We're back in the end, as you might have been able to tell. But we're not at the barn. No. We're out here at the mason's hut, or whatever you want to call it. It's not so little, actually, but the mason's place. Because I have been doing a whole bunch of work over at Limepunk on a stream. And foolish as I am, I decided that the walls, the interior walls, should be made out of a new material. Quartz bricks. So I need tons of these blocks of quartz. So I came out here to trade, and I brought shulker boxes of stone, 2 of those, and then a shulker box of granite. Used a bunch of that, and a shulker box of like half full of a diorite. So we've traded out most of that. We traded all the stone, traded out all the diorite, and some of the granite, like you saw. And, well, it's kind of ridiculous how much emeralds I got. So now we're kind of just trading in quartz. So let me do a round, you see how it goes. These have been zombified, sent on a zombification course, and now we can buy these for, 1 apiece, and we actually get 1 emerald for each stone, which is kind of ridiculous. But so for every time I would sell 16 stone and get 16 emeralds, and then I'm allowed to buy 12. So we bought 12. Yeah, we're also getting quite a bit of XP from this. So every round we're buying 12 of these, and then every day, every in-game day, I can do that twice. So this is taking quite a while. I've been doing this while I've been sort of doing bookkeeping and other stuff on the way, but you can see, yeah. Quite a lot of quartz. We'll finish off this round. Quite the noise in here, yes. So, you can stash some of the quartz we got from that round. And I already got a full shulker of quartz. So I don't quite know how much I'll need, but it's all of the interior walls at Limepunk. So, probably quite a lot, actually. Might have enough now, but yeah, I figured I'd just stay here and trade some more. And then we'll get back there. In the meantime, why don't we take a look at all the stuff that I did in a time lapse? Alright, we're back at Limepunk. I've been doing some sorting here because, yeah, it was raining when I came out of the end there. But here's some of the stuff that we've done. We put up some storage here. This is not sorted. Like, this is not auto-sorted. It's just stuff that I've sorted in here myself. There's a bit of space left there, but that's fine. We got a paradoxical situation where the storage is kind of running out for some of the things, but we have plenty of empty chests. But yeah, that's that. I've been sorting stuff that has been ending up in the overflow here, so here's the last full chest, and then everything else kind of just dumps into various things. We have so much terracotta. Oh, here's some more. Oh, actually, that might... What? Yeah, okay, that's decent. So that means it's probably full again, despite putting 5 full shulkers of just terracotta in here. Yeah, it's all full. And we're still sorting some of the stuff that came from like other places here. Got some stuff. We went on a big journey around the entire server, picked up all the stuff that I had at the medieval district, picked up all the stuff I'd left over at the fantasy build, and picked up all the stuff that I had left over at the Wither Arena. And then we have all of this that I just picked out of the farm in the Nether. Because, yeah, we've been building here. I've been building part of an entrance. So this is how far we've gotten this far in the build. And yeah, the idea here is that this will be kind of a balcony. So we'll be having a fence here as a railing, and then some way to access this. I don't know how the second floor looks yet, but we'll figure that one out. But I think that could be kind of nice. And then I'm gonna try to replicate the top structure there, the little circle thing up here, but without windows, so that it's open. And then the question of the roof remains. And then you can also see that I've started working on a floor plan here. So we've got the spruce and the red carpets theme going. We also have the portal moved up here. It was temporarily out there for 6 months or whatever, and here you can kind of see where I'm going with the quartz. So, let's see, these two. So I came out of the end there, I got tired eventually. We have the full shulker of quartz, and then we have almost a full one, so this should last me quite a while. But yeah, we want quite tall spaces here, quite tall walls, and I want to make them out of these quartz bricks. I think will be nice. And then sometimes we'll have double walls, and sometimes we'll just have single walls, and some of them are going to contain other elements, like here. Probably going to be some bookshelves and stuff, because, well, here we have the Holy Bible. It's kind of a nice place for it, I think. And as you see here, some of the rooms will be lower down, so especially these ones that are centered with these panorama large windows, and then the rest of them will have the floor being at this height to match these windows. Right here. But yeah, we have quite a bit of building left, but I'm very happy that we got quite a bit of progress done. I don't quite know what to make of the roof yet, so the idea that came up on the stream, somebody suggested, was warped planks, and that might work. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the bluish color would fit with this. It might be nice because we have the blue windows and stuff already, but it's a different kind of hue, so I don't know for sure yet. But yes, the idea of this build is that you can see here, we have the logs here. The interior of the build is supposed to be different than the exterior. So we have a lot of this stone and stuff on the outside, stone and nether brick. But on the inside, we're supposed to have a lot of wood and other, you know, a little warmer, nicer materials. And I wanted something bright for walls, but I didn't want concrete, because concrete feels a little more modern. So this brick texture, I think, could work nicely with this. But yeah, we have quite a lot of building left to do. Quite a lot of probably chopping for wood still. I had to put some spruce logs in here because I accidentally stripped one of the logs out in my barn when I was there trading. But yeah, lots of work left to do here. Okay, so I went and cut a bunch of these in the stone cutter. Meow. And here's the first wall. And I put up these logs for the doorway here. I'm liking this. It's a little sterile, so we'll probably be putting up a bunch of paintings and stuff. But yeah, I really do like it. And then we can do this kind of stuff. Yep, pretty happy about that. So, I'm gonna keep building here. We'll probably do another time lapse of this because there's gonna be a lot of building in this episode, but it's gonna be worth it. we'll make an awesome place out of this place. Alright, well, here's a check-in. I've done a bunch of stuff over there. Well, I guess you've seen this, but I made this little thing. I'm pretty happy with this. It's still doing stuff, this. But I've also made these similar, and what I want to do is, this corridor doesn't have a lot of space on this side. So what I'm thinking is, I want to make this a corridor, but that has some like alcoves that are here. And in those, I'm gonna put some like special items in item frames, which just some like memorabilia, maybe armor stands with, you know, the armor that we wore in the first dragon fight, the lime green one, or something like that. And then here, we have a bunch of space here, and I realized that we have space behind here. Quite a lot of space behind here, actually. So I think what I'm gonna do is when I finish this up, I want to put a bunch of bookshelves against here. And I want to make this my enchanting room. So this will be a little bit different. It kind of makes sense that we have this close to our gear and stuff here. So enchantment's going to go here. But I ran out of wood again. So I'm going to have to go and gather more spruce. But we'll get there. Taking a lot of time, this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is a significant while later. Several days, in fact. This has taken a lot of time and, well, other things need to be done, but I'm pretty happy with how it's progressing. We might need to round off though, because it's taking a huge amount of time. But like I said, I wanted this corridor to not be just flat, but have some alcoves, so I did that. And we have a piece of display art or memorabilia or something in each of these sections. So here we have the pufferfish. Of course, if you're following my streams, then you'll know the significance of the pufferfish, but this one is one we caught right out here, right outside the door. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. On the channel too here, there will be a montage from some of the Nether Start Triple H runs that I did, and you'll see the significance of the pufferfish. Anyway, this is one of the armors for the dragon fight. I went over to the medieval district. There were a couple left in the chest over there. So it's one of the pristine full suits of armor for the dragon fight. On the Lime team, of course. This is a unique head. You can no longer get it. It is a zombie pigman head. And of course, those have been updated. They are now zombified piglins. So if you look in the... where is it? Over here. We have zombified piglins heads. Quite a lot of those in the farm over in the Nether, actually. But this one, you can no longer get. So I figured that's a pretty cool thing to have there. And then the last thing I put up was the sword. The crummy old sword that we used for ages. That has kind of crappy enchants that I don't really want, like Knockback 2. And we used it all the time until we got, finally, the Stranger's Blade. So that's pretty cool. Very happy with this. Obviously we don't have a ceiling yet. Don't quite know what material I want to use for the ceiling. Definitely should be something else. But I would need to figure out how to keep with the theme here, because I really like how the colors are kind of meshing together. It's nighttime, so let's go down here. This is my bedroom, obviously undecorated and stuff, but look, nice oceanside, lakeside, whatever this is, view. Perfect place to wake up in the morning. Just need bedside table with, you know, breakfast at the ready or something. Let's go over here. Yes, I wanted this to be an enchanting place. I made it an enchanting place. It's a little weird, the setup, but I kind of like it. I'm thinking about, once we have the ceiling in place here, making these top bookshelves kind of hang in chains off of the ceiling. wanted something completely different. Might put some more, like obviously we have a lot of space here. I'm thinking about putting a smithing table in here too, but we might put it somewhere else as well. But yeah, here we have the essentials for enchanting, and then we might put up a barrel of the actual enchanting materials of books and stuff. We'll see. Right now those are in my ender chest, which is practical, more practical than this, but we might just put an ender chest here too. That works as well. We'll see. Oh yeah, all of the interior side of the windows is now decorated with logs as well. This took a fair bit of chopping down wood, but turning out very nice, I think. Let's move on with the tour. There are a bunch of rooms over here. I don't quite know what to do with it. I do need a brewing area. And to be completely honest, I could fit that over here. But I have so many like spare rooms and stuff that I might put it over here. It's a little less practical because it's further away from the storage over there, but also nice to have its own area, I guess. Could put a little like separate storage thing here with the essentials for brewing as well. So that might be a thing. Couple of rooms here I don't quite know what to do with yet. I was thinking about making one for like a cat room, because we've started gathering cats all over the place, and it would be kind of nice to have a room for cats. Got a little litter box, like a climbing tree thing, probably with a window, because cats like to perch over lookout. That could be a thing. So we might try to build that just for funsies. This is not really a room. This is kind of a big alcove version of the other side, and what I plan to do here is a head display. So we have all of those heads, they're just stuck away in the chest. I want to put like slabs on this level with lots of heads, different heads around it, and then probably another layer above it, at least one layer. I could just stick them on the wall, I guess, too, but it's not going to look as good, so I think I'll select the ones that I think are the most rare or the nicest looking or something, and we'll stick those up here. And yeah, this is the portal room. I am getting a decent amount of zombified piglins from this portal, it must be said. So I'm thinking about making some form of a trap or something for them, drawing them away from just walking around inside the place here. We might just stick a turtle egg on the outside here or something and make them run out. That could be a thing. I don't know. Part of me wants to make a mechanism to lure them up on the second floor and make them stand guard on that balcony. I don't know if that would be, how hard that would be. That might be fun. And then there's the entrance. The entrance room itself, the entrance hallway. We need a bunch of light in here, I think, is the big problem right now, but it's working out pretty nicely. I opted to just... Oh, we should replace one thing here, I guess. So this is... you know, service access. This is for when you need to go and do some maintenance or something. You just access the underside, like fix up this or whatever. So it's a little awkward to even get in here now. I might put some slabs or something here. I put it in before I built that alcove up there, but yeah, liking it. Put a wall of these bricks behind the elevators so it doesn't look so broken, like it shows through, but it's kind of nice. And if we build that up to connect to where the actual tower starts, I think it'll end up pretty good. So all in all, done a good chunk of work here, and I'm really happy with this section. I think this is gonna look awesome. The lighting here turns out really nice. It works really well with these chiseled bricks here as well. These sections are pretty. They're just very nice. I really love them. But yeah, obviously lots of work left to do, but I think we might have to leave it here because, oh boy, this is taking a ton of time. Still, Limepunk is progressing, and that is fantastic. So, with that said, thank you so much everybody for joining me once again on Legacy SMP. If you want to see me continue this build, there's going to be a stream. As usual, Saturday is always my Legacy stream day. So come on over to twitch.tv/slicedlime tomorrow, and we'll build the ceiling and maybe even a roof together. It'll be awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for Legacy SMP.